It's adorable. Just don't feed it past midnight or bring it anywhere near water. Meet the tarsier. Not only do they look like gremlins, they were actually the inspiration behind the hit movie. Basically, it's a little primate that's only found on the islands of Southeast Asia. And you can't miss them. I mean, they have the largest eye-to-body ratio of any mammal in the world. They're like 50% eyeball. And they're 100% carnivorous, which makes them the only fully carnivorous primate on planet Earth. They'll eat insects, birds, rodents, reptiles, flying frogs, but how they do their hunting is insane. You see, Baby Yoda here has special bones in their ankles, and these bones allow them to jump 15 times their body length, which is around 18 feet. So they literally just jump from tree to tree doing this with every living species they could find. Oh, and they eat everything, bones and all. It's like the cutest teddy bear in the world, with that Chucky in it.
Everyone always asks, what's the largest animal I think I could take in a fight? This.
Confidence is key. But you're gonna get destroyed in that fight. Allow me to explain. That was an elephant seal. They're by far the largest seals in the world, getting up to 21 feet long and over 8,000 pounds. Just so we're clear, that's the weight of an elephant and the height of being able to look through your second-story bedroom window. New fear unlocked? Check. On top of that, Mother Nature thought it was a good idea to make King Kong here a fully carnivorous apex predator. And they hunt everything. Octopus, squid, rays, eels, or in this case, a great white shark. And they find their prey by using retractable whiskers that could detect motion anywhere in the water around them. That, ladies and gentlemen, is a superpower. But I'm assuming you were talking about fighting them on land, where they have another superpower called gravity, which allows them to turn you into a human-shaped pancake, which they're known for. Moral of the story, I'm rooting for you. But I'm putting my money on the elephant seal. Just in case you ever come face to face with one of those, there's some things you should know. That was a red kangaroo. Now there's a lot of kangaroos, but these ones are the ones that look like they can fold you like a pretzel. And they probably could. They get up to 6.5 feet tall and almost 200 pounds. And they have so many ways to turn you past tense, it's not even funny. First off, they have a 975 pound bite force, which is equivalent to a lion. They can also balance on their tail and kick the soul out of you with 800 pounds of pressure. But I wouldn't worry about the pressure. I would worry about the surgical tools that they have attached to their feet. They can literally make your insides become your outsides. It's happened before. Oh, and if you find yourself in water with them, let's just hope you have good lungs. They are excellent swimmers, and they know that we are not. So they might just bait you into the water so that they can baptize you until you see the light. And there's nothing you could do. These things are like negative 10% body fat. Moral of the story, we've all thought about fighting a kangaroo. Just don't think about fighting this one.
Give him a hug.
Go ahead. Give that thing a nice big hug. But before you do, there's some things you should know. That was a Tasmanian devil. It's a 30-pound, fully carnivorous marsupial. And they're known for having a 1,200-pound bite force, which is stronger than, I don't know, a tiger. It's actually the strongest bite force of any mammal in the world relative to its size. I mean, they literally eat bones. They also eat snakes and birds and rodents and cattle and basically anything with a heartbeat. Or without a heartbeat, they'll even eat carcasses. Another thing they're known for is having anger problems that no amount of therapy can fix. And you'll know when they're mad. They don't hide it. They will literally start turning red and lunging at you. It's basically their version of taking off their jewelry. They'll start spinning in circles, which is where the cartoon gets it from. Do you know how mad you have to be to just start spinning? Or they'll just start yelling at you, which is a sound that nobody can prepare you for. That makes their name make a lot of sense. I mean, that's only a sound you would hear in a very warm climate under our feet. Moral of the story, I love Tasmanian devils. They're one of my favorite animals. I don't think they're huggers, though. I would not touch that thing if I were you. They have a secret weapon that you cannot afford to learn about the hard way. Allow me to explain. That was an African crested rat. They're native to Eastern Africa, and as you know, there's a lot of animals there that can turn them into calories. Except They don't. These things have virtually no predators, and it wasn't until recently when scientists figured out why. You see, they figured out that Master Splinter here has special honeycomb-structured hair that acts like a sponge. And what they do is they chew on the bark of a very toxic tree called a poison arrow tree, and then they mix it with their saliva, turn it into a pulp, and spread it over their sponge hair. And this toxin is so potent that even a full-grown elephant will hit its expiration date. For a human, just one drop, and you'll be joining Vex bolts as a thing of the past. In other words, this is literally a biological weapon with a heartbeat. Moral of the story? Always remember, just because they're friend-shaped does not make them friends.